Good afternoon. Coming up on WIN News, tributes are flowing for British backpacker Mia Chung. The 21-year-old lost her life on Tuesday night after a brutal stabbing in Home Hill. The Townsville real estate market is looking up as house prices increased by 2.7%, and the iconic water bucket has taken back its rightful place on the Strand. You can join us tonight for WIN Local News from 6.
For regional viewers, stay on WIN for your local news bulletins. Next on 10, it's Family Feud, followed by the team at The Project. Good night.
Have a good night.
This is WIN News.
Tonight, man charged with murder over Home Hill stabbing attack. House prices up. Is this the time to buy? And HMAS Canberra in town for a major maritime exercise. Good evening, welcome to WIN Local News. I'm Corinne May. Tributes are flowing for 21-year-old Mia Chung, allegedly stabbed to death at a backpacking hostel in Home Hill. 29-year-old French national Samail Ayad has been charged with murder. Police are also alleging that Ayad assaulted officers while he was being transferred from Townsville Hospital to the Watch House. WIN News captured these exclusive pictures.
After an alleged altercation with police, Samail Ayad's reaction to being contained inside this vehicle. Detectives were transporting the 29-year-old French national to the station when he allegedly became aggressive, with police claiming he assaulted two officers and bit one of their legs. This horrific incident has truly taken its toll on the people who witnessed it. The British consulate is in town meeting with those people. Counselling services have also been offered through the Red Cross.
A 52-year-old Ingham man has been charged with possessing and manufacturing explosives. Police raided his property, finding dried cannabis, ammunition, a rifle, knives, gunpowder and hazardous chemicals. He's been charged with 6 counts of unlawful possession of a weapon, 2 counts of possessing explosives and 1 count of manufacturing explosives. He's due to appear in Ingham Magistrates Court next month. House prices are finally on a steady upward trajectory. Real estate agents say it's largely due to southern investors making the most of cheap properties in the north.
North Queensland has certainly been placed on the map recently, and as a result we've gained a lot of attention from down south. Samantha Costin, WIN News.
HMAS Canberra 3 arrived in Townsville this morning after taking part in the world's largest international maritime exercise. The ship is in Townsville to let 2 RAR return home. The soldiers and crew were involved in exercise RIMPAC that took place over July and August. WIN News broke the story last week, and now more women have come out to share their problems with surgical mesh. Shine Lawyers is taking on their case. It's investigating the claims of more than 250 women across the country. Scientists have developed cameras that will monitor marine life along our public waterfronts. They're being installed across Cairns and Townsville during the summer months and will help better protect beachgoers from dangerous jellyfish. Now let's check in with Hannah for a look at the weather.
Thanks, Corinne. It is looking fine around the region tonight and again tomorrow. We do just a very slight chance of an isolated shower or two this evening, but for the most part it will be dry. We reach 27 in Townsville this afternoon. I'll be back later with all the details.
Thank you, Hannah. Coming up on WIN Local News, tick season, your pet's at risk, and our iconic water park returning to the Strand. It's big, it's blue and it's back. The Strand water bucket has returned to its rightful place in time for the December school holidays.
How could it get any better? Sitting under an enormous bucket of nice cold water on a stinking hot day.
I'm sure the first 24 hours is going to be pretty hectic here on this site. It'll be standing room only.
Madison Williams, WIN News.
Pet owners are being warned to keep a close eye on their animals with tick season just around the corner. Animals who have been struck by a paralysis tick will often lose feeling in their back legs and experience a loss of voice. A Queensland family has set out on a journey down the east coast of Australia after winning a national competition. It's an all-expenses paid trip, part of a campaign to raise awareness for the National Breast Cancer Foundation. Sport time now with Lincoln. Not long now until the Cowboys battle with the Bulldogs.
Corinne, good evening. There's plenty on the line in tonight's match. Also coming up, footy finals fever in the local rugby and rugby league, and a Townsville boxer stepping into the ring at an international tournament.
This report brought to you by Professional Bull Riders Australia Iron Cowboy. 18th and 19th of November. Tickets on sale now.
Welcome back. You're watching WIN Local Sport. Rugby League first, and the Cowboys and Bulldogs will battle at Belmore shortly. The visitors can jump back into the top four with victory. North Queensland's left edge was unstoppable in the pair's last meeting. Centre Kane Linnett would love another dominant display. Still with league, TDRL minor premier Herbert River can complete the double with a win over Centrals in Sunday's grand final. The Crushers are driven by losing last year's decider in the final minute. Local boxer Deanne Sibley is headed to the Sunshine Coast to take part in an international tournament. She'll have a handful of bouts against unknown opponents. And we wish her the best of luck, and that is a wrap in sport for tonight, Corinne.
Thank you, Lincoln. Coming up on WIN News, Hannah has the latest weather details, plus we'll find out where the fish are biting.
Good evening, everyone. We've just got the slight chance of some showers around the region tonight and into tomorrow as well, but for the most part it will be dry and partly cloudy. Into the weekend, those temperatures will be slightly cooler both overnight and during the day, but we've got lots of sunshine, so some great beach weather is on the cards. Great news if you are on holidays in the region at the moment. Thank you to Kristen Barnes for tonight's weather shot. This one was taken around Mission Beach, and you can see rainbow. It's a little bit hard to make out in the picture here, but just above these storm clouds. Now, this is a weather phenomenon called cloud iridescence, and it is caused in only very thin cloud where individual droplets of water or ice crystals scatter light into the colours of the rainbow. And it looks like here we've got some cirrus clouds very high in the atmosphere, mostly made up of ice crystals. Now, if you've also got some weather shots you would like to see up on TV, jump online and send me an email or contact me via Facebook and Twitter. Moving on to those temperatures, you can see daytime temperatures were into the mid to high 20s, overnight lows well above normal. 21 for Ingham last night, 7 above average, 22 in Townsville, 8 degrees above the August normal. 20 last night for Bowen, 24 this afternoon, 17 to 24 for Charters Towers, with 4 millimetres of rain at 9 o'clock this morning. So overnight temperatures as well as daytime temps will be dropping off over the next couple of days as some cooler and drier southerly air pushes into the area. So tomorrow we've got a mostly sunny day, just a slight chance of a shower early in the morning. 26 degrees for Townsville tomorrow, possible morning shower, clearing during the day, 25 for Ayr and 16 to 24 for Bowen. So if you have got some washing to do, put it out into the afternoon. A sunny day's forecast tomorrow for the northern Goldfields, 24 again for Charters Towers, 14 overnight. South to southeasterly winds should reach around 20 kilometres an hour. Offshore south to southeasterlies up to 20 knots, seas reaching 2 metres. Swell tomorrow from the east below 1 metre. Low tide for Townsville tomorrow is at 11:17, 11:16 for Lucinda. High tide for Lucinda tomorrow is at 10 minutes to 6. And we've got the sun rising in Townsville at 6:26, setting just after 6 o'clock. Possible early showers tomorrow, clearing for the afternoon, 26 degrees, and it's looking fine and sunny for the weekend. Corinne, back to you.
Thanks, Hannah. Now it's time for the fishing report.
Hi everyone. Well, the weather has been better the last couple of days, so the boats have headed offshore, and the good reports have been coming in of some quality fish from out around the reef. Now, if you'd like your chance to win a Strata lure pack, it's easy. Just bring your photos into Tackleworld at Domain or email them through to danny@tackleworldtownsville.com.au. And remember, every day is a good day for fishing.
WIN's local and national news continues with the project next. If you have a story you'd like us to follow up, we are on Facebook and Twitter. Thanks for making WIN News your local news. I'll see you tomorrow night at 6. I'm Corinne May. Good night.
This has been a WIN News presentation. WIN News, regional Australia's #1 news source. It's controversial.
This is inappropriate.
It's funny.
I'm fatter than you and I could get men, Moody.
It's Logie winning.
Yes! Keep that It's back!
So happy right now.
New Gogglebox on WIN.
Tonight, Italy's in mourning as the death toll rises from yesterday's massive earthquake.
The Treasurer's called it, so is Australia really on the path to another recession?
Just how safe are babies in prams?
And what's caused Melbourne to relocate to the east coast of Japan? That and the day's top news stories, this is The Project.
Good evening, welcome to The Project. It's Thursday, that means Fitzy's here.
Thanks, guys. Good to be here.
Good to have you, mate.